A very pointed yet meta question at the same time. So, how I would characterize data observability is that it is a paradigm. It is a paradigm to maintain the health and reliability of a organization's data ecosystem. Now, if you look at internet statistics, we are doubling the data being generated in the world every 2 to 3 years as opposed to every 5 to 10 years a decade back. Now, with this increasing amount of data, what observability in context of that data means is that you could understand the quality of your data, the reliability of your data, the lineage of your data, whether everything is working as expected or not, or there are breakages, there are errors, etc. With data observability, I think customers get a single pane glass view of how much data do they have, how much of it is dependable, as in they could use it to drive business outcomes, to make data driven decision making, and what is more importantly, the cost of both storing and operating on that data. So, data observability essentially encompasses all of these components and gives you a single pane view into what is the reliability of your data and how much does it cost for you to continually evolve your data driven decision making process. I would say the relationship between AI in data observability as well as AI for data observability is like a yin and yang. It's like an Ouroboros, a snake devouring its own tail, or a Mobius strip which is interconnected all the time. Why I use that reference in particular is simply because let us take a step back here and go back to when databases finally came into the scene. This is 70s, 80s, 90s of technology. Back then, you had very limited data assets, which was probably a couple of databases that a dedicated team of folks could manage and monitor continually at the same time. But as the proliferation of data, internet, and cloud came into being, it essentially went out of hands of a limited set of people to be able to monitor, to be able to observe their own data assets, and more importantly, be confident whether the data asset they are using is actually reliable or not. Coming to the new age AI part, now how AI generally works, and most of the people already know this as a mental model, is that you find a data set, you clean that data set, you do some data science or modeling on that data set, and then you finally deploy those models as per your use case and continually use the AI to drive decisions. Now, when you're creating these models, the value of data observability at each step of the journey multiplies at least 10 or 100 fold. As in, if you have bad or accurate data from the onset, you will have a really bad model. Versus if you have a decent enough data set and a decent enough model, but in real scenarios, if bad data starts coming in, your models will start going haywire. So you need data observability to drive AI related outcomes or AI related projects by ensuring that data is clean, reliable, more importantly mission critical across each stages of creating an AI. Versus, since you have so many data assets today, you can actually only monitor them when it is assisted by AI. Because if you have, say, 10 million tables today scattered across different warehouses, scattered across different on-prem setups, it is humanly impossible for anybody to A, manage, and B, conceptualize or even visualize that kind of data volume. So that is where AI comes in and automates the day-to-day workflows of data engineers, data stewards, chief data officers, etc.